Hey guys, give me 1 second. Okay, so again, I cannot tell who is on here, but for those who are on here, this will be a random Q&A. Tag some people, share the live. I had a guest scheduled for today, but we are having issues. We tried to do a live earlier, and for those that were on here, I had to delete it because it was just too choppy, and we just could not get it together. So it looks like we're still having issues. So we're going to reschedule her panel. So since I prepared to go live, anyway, I'm just going to do just a quick Q&A. Those that are on here, throw in some questions, throw in some comments. I'm just going to touch on a couple of topics that someone actually sent me. I am offering, if you guys want to jump onto the live with me, I'm going to post the link in the comment section. And whoever wants to jump on, you can click that link and then you'll be able to be pulled onto my screen. So give me 1 second. You can be a guest. You gotta inbox me to let me know when you want to be a guest. I am bad at pronouncing names, so I'm scared to pronounce yours. But is it Charlie? Charlie? And actually, I just put the link in the description. So if you want to just jump on for just a random Q&A, click that link so you can jump on here with me. But since you mentioned that, anybody that's watching now or later, if you ever want to be a guest on my panel, all you have to do is inbox me. So just inbox me, hey, I got something I want to speak on. Let's get this on the schedule and we're going to make it work. So I don't discriminate against nobody. Anybody can jump onto my panels. You just have to get it scheduled with me. Unless I do something like today and just do a random live. Okay, Darnisha, I'm gonna get to your question. Darnisha, do you want to hop on the screen with me or you want me to just answer your question? Okay, Charlie. Okay. All right. And again, for those who are on here, we are not doing the schedule panel because we're having issues with the audio. And it was on friendships. And I really believe everybody needs to hear what she has to say. So we're going to reschedule that panel so we can get her on here. So again, random Q&A, ask me what you want to ask me. I always have people sending me stuff and I just never could get to it to do a solo live on what they're sending me. So today I'm just going to touch a couple of topics that they sent me. And again, Donisha, I'm waiting on your answer if you want to hop on the live first before I answer your question. But just speaking on conquering relationships. So again, we do guest panels. I am all about love, and that's friendships and that's intimate relationships. So if you know somebody who want to jump on here to help empower us, especially in the Black community, please send them my way. Tag them, send them to my page, invite them to my page, something. So I do offer life and relationship coaching services. Those are also in my bio. I'm getting my website together now. I'm not sure if you can click on my website and see those services, but I do offer life and relationship coaching services as well. Okay, Anthony, I'll get to you too. Let me just pick this one question out that someone sent me. It was something he said. It was a guy. I don't want to call him out unless he's on here and say I can call him out. But he sent me this and he said, women have this bad. So let me put that on the screen. So he said, this is women's biggest downfall. So we're loyal to a man before we actually have the relationship title. And I actually agreed with him because sometimes when we like somebody, we dive in hard with them before we even know, like, hey, we on the same page. So he said we're dumb. You know, we're not gonna say dumb, but I believe a lot of us are real gullible when it comes to stuff like that. My life experience has shown me to date multiple people at one time. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but when I say date multiple people at one time, that does not mean sex multiple people at one time. That is not what I'm saying. And so I believe people get that whole thing confused when I say I believe in dating multiple people. And when I say that is because if you look at the guys that we talk to or have talked to, most of the time we find out that they are actually talking to somebody else, and then we're mad. So this is where that being loyal before the relationship commitment comes in. That we have no right to be mad. I mean, we do because we have feelings. We want what we want who we want, but we have to take a step back and examine our own self. This is why I try to date multiple people, because I've been caught up in that before. I was focused on one person at a time. I was moving everybody out the way, like, oh no, I got, this dude is cool. I can see myself with him. I'm planning a future with him. Whole time he's just on cruise control, and I'm like, okay, we cruising, we cooling or whatever, but I'm looking for more than just cooling. Stuff hit the fan, and then you start to realize, okay, he thought we were on the same page as far as just chilling and cruising. I'm thinking I'm doing relationship stuff, thinking I'm, so loyal to this guy because I'm thinking we on the same page. And then I found out there's other people in the picture. So now I'm mad. Now I'm hurt. Now I'm trying to act out or, whatever the case. But all along, we never had a discussion that we were going to be in a relationship. We never spoke on it. We never talked about being exclusive or anything. Ladies, if you bring up being exclusive or anything with a relationship or marriage and the guy gets silent, or he start changing the subject, or he's taking way too long to answer because he don't know how to answer your question, that's a red flag. That's a red flag as far as showing you that this dude is not on the same page as you. So you might want to proceed with caution. You might want to start looking, even if you don't want to look elsewhere, I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket. And that's just speaking from experience. Guys that are on here, again, this is a random Q&A. Type in your questions, type in your comments. I do have in the comment section my link. If anybody wants to just get on the screen and just, speak or talk just randomly, you can click that link that's in the comment section and I'll pull you on. Let's get to Darnisha. You didn't answer, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not sure if you're on here still, but I'm gonna go ahead and put your comment on the screen. And you said, why is it that you can be everything to a woman, sex game, and I still halfway with you? I'm not sure what you're saying with that. Are you asking why is it that a woman can be everything that a man's need from the sex game on up, but he still only give you part of himself? If you're on here and if that's what you're saying, just let me know. I don't want to confuse your question and, speak on something that maybe, you're not actually asking. But I kind of just went over, if that's what you're asking. One second. Okay, so she typed again, guys. Let me put her question back up. Okay, why is it you can be everything a person need and want and is requiring, but they still tend to be halfway with you even when you're exclusive? Okay, personal opinion. I'm just gonna say this to everybody that's on all my videos from here on out and the ones previously. Everything is personal opinion. It does not apply to everybody nor everybody's situation. So don't get mad, don't get offended. If it doesn't fit, let it fly. What they say, if it don't apply, let it fly. Because everything is not for every situation. I get that. So when you're on my live or anybody else's live for that matter, just take everything with a grain of salt and then try to pick the meat out of what everybody is saying. But Darnisha, my personal opinion with that is kind of what I just said with the whole being loyal to a person before the relationship. Even after you become exclusive, I kind of feel like there are always signs in the beginning. So sometimes getting to the exclusive part does not actually mean mentally you guys are exclusive with each other. If a guy is showing you from the beginning certain red flags, even when you're giving him everything he wants, need, or require, then a lot of times that guy is really not meant to be with you. You're really not to be meant to be with that guy. Not on a serious level, at least. You know, if you want to play, you know, be with him for play, then yes. But thinking about an exclusive mindset, I mean, those things are signs that we got to look at in the beginning before we actually say, okay, cool, we exclusive. Because just like I tell people with the ring, when it's issues and problems before the ring, after that ring, then problems gonna be there still, plus magnified. So a lot of times the signs again are in the beginning. So we gotta watch for those signs. If you're doing everything, being who that person needs you to be, but they're not giving you that before you guys get exclusive, then a lot of times after you're exclusive, it's still going to be the same or worse. So hopefully I answered that question. Anthony, if you have a question, yes, ask your question. I'll put it on the screen if you're still on here. So then the next question, the person sent me in my inbox. They were basically saying that, and I've dealt with this as well, that they don't receive the same love that they put out, and that's with relationships or friendships. I've dealing with this currently, and my lesson in all of this is that no matter, I made a post earlier that you got to do stuff with a pure heart, but also guard your heart. So, despite people taking advantage of you, or despite people not giving you the same energy or the same love that you're giving to them, you got to learn to be who you are still. Don't allow people to turn you to a savage. Don't allow them to turn you bitter. Don't allow them to make you go out and try to hurt them or make them feel the rejection or the hurt that you're feeling. You got to know that your blessings going to come from God. Everything in life going to come from God. It's not nobody that's giving these things to you. God uses people to bring things your way. So you got to stay true to you. Stay true to who you are. If that's who you are, the love and energy that you give out, give that no matter what. Give it out, because God gonna bless that thing. And God gonna expose the people in your life that needs to be out of your life. So continue to be you, giving the same love, the same energy, good energy that you are. Continue giving that out, because what you put out gonna be returned back to you, whether you believe it or not. I know people call it karma. I don't always necessarily believe in karma, but I do believe what you put out to somebody in the universe and the atmosphere is definitely going to come back to you. So keep being the true you person that you are. And again, that question was randomly from somebody. They're not on here, I don't think, so I don't want to say their name. And again, ask your questions, guys, your comments. Darnisha, if you're still on here, I hope I answered that for you. If you want to talk more in the inbox, we can talk more on the inbox. And actually, guys, this is a quick live because I only had about 3 questions that someone messaged me to kind of speak on. And so this one actually is the last one. So it says, when a man says that he wants to be friends only, please believe him. And I was tagged maybe a couple of weeks ago by 3 different people in the same post. And the post was basically, the comments were saying the guy was rude, he was wrong, because in the text message, the girl was just basically like, okay, we've been having sex for about 6 months. Okay, Darnisha, yes, I'll be waiting on your inbox. But they were basically saying, she's basically saying, we've been having sex, we've been hanging out, we've been to the movies for, I believe it was 3 months, actually. I said 6, but I think it was 3 months. And, or I might be getting 2 different posts confused. People tag me all the time and stuff, asking me for my advice or my opinion on the situation. But she's basically snapping on the guy. You know, I've cooked for you, I've cleaned for you, we've been having sex, we've been out on to the movies, you know, all that type of intimate stuff. And She said, I just want to know where we stand. And he said, well, we friends, we cool. And she blew up, just blew up. And she like, calling him out his name, dogging him out, and basically saying he used her. And she can't believe that he allowed her to do these things, but only call her his friend still. So me trying to look at both sides of the situation, I actually commented on the post, and I basically was like, well, he's not wrong for what he said. When he said they were friends, that's really what he believed. They were friends. So it was up to the female to guard her heart. Just because, and ladies, hear me out, just because we give sex to somebody, just because we cook for somebody, just because we clean for them, spend time with them, that does not mean that man is on the same mindset as us. So it's up to us to have that clear communication from the beginning. Before you start having sex with somebody, before you start doing all these wifely, girlfriend duties, whatever you want to call it, and that's another topic to touch, girlfriend versus wifely duties. But before you start doing all of that, it is actually your responsibility to know where you stand in that man's life. I get it. I'm a woman. I've been there before, so I understand the frustration behind it. But you're going to have to take that lesson learned once you've been in that situation and not continue to do it to other men that you meet. It takes two to communicate. So just because you're doing these things, and this man, he hasn't introduced you as his girlfriend, he hasn't, anything you guys are doing is never a girlfriend. It's always something that you're a friend, the label, the title, or whatever. Those signs you got to pay attention to. And when a guy's not giving you what you want because you're having sex with him, because you're cooking, cleaning, whatever these things that we do, when a guy's not giving you what you want, even after you're doing all of that, it's no longer his responsibility to protect you and your feelings. Now you have to protect you. That's on you. I'm sorry, that's an L you just gonna have to take. Could he have communicated that with you? Yeah, but also you could have asked. So you can't put that sole responsibility on him to say, oh yeah, you're not my girlfriend, so stop having sex with me. What man gonna say stop having sex with me? You're not my girlfriend. No man ever. What man gonna say, nah, I don't want that plate. You're not my girlfriend or my wife. No man ever gonna say that. So I also feel like with those things, guys, we gotta be careful with feeling like because we giving sex, food, cleaning, or whatever, we got to be careful with thinking that automatically gives you a title. If there is no conversation whatsoever about who you guys are to each other, where you stand, or if you are exclusive, then I'm sorry, guys. It's just what he said. We just friends. I'm speaking from experience, guys. I've been there before. I've been there. So, and I'm sure plenty other ones have been there too. So when the person actually sent that to me in my inbox, I said I'm gonna speak on it because again, I've had people tagging me in all kind of posts that actually was similar to that question. So guys, I just want to get on here a quick second, like I said, because the original live we couldn't go forth with it because of the issues we were having. But since I already planned to go live, I just want to do a quick Q&A. If you don't have any more questions, or if you do, go ahead and type them in. Anybody that wants to be a guest, Charlie, I'm not sure if you're still on here, please inbox me. I'm not ignoring anybody. I try to take anybody that wants to be on my panel. But it doesn't look like there's any more questions. That is actually all that I have. We will, me and Brandy definitely will do the friendship live. I did talk to her, and we're definitely going to do it because it's something that needs to be heard, especially with us females. We are, in my personal opinion, I feel like we are bad friends. I feel a lot of us are bad friends. We're not friends to other people like they are to us, or either we are a friend to people who aren't a friend to us. And I know you guys have seen that it's like a meme or something going around on Facebook, but I've seen a lot of women on my timeline, business women, people who aren't in business. I've seen a lot dealing with this friendship thing, the betrayal, the bitterness, and all of that. So me and Brandy Renisha will definitely be rescheduling our panel. We are pushing for this week. I don't want to give you a date, only for the simple fact that today didn't go like it should have went. So just in case we have issues again, I don't want to give a date, but we are going to pop up on a random live with you guys, and you guys will be able to tune in. So until next time, I will see you guys later.